See if that works. Hi. We are here. We are here to say farewell to June. Greetings, my name is Brian. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings. Oh good, the sound is working. There's a moment of terror. But we're good. I see people in chat. Hello. Music Maestro. It's open. I knew it. There we go. Let me know if that's too loud, too soft, too annoying. Who's here first? I think it's hello. Welcome. Emily Chambers. Cheers, y'all. Also, hashtag lurking. Do that all the time. Andrew Butler, hello. Welcome. Scott Moody, nice hat. Yes, I've had it for a while. I just haven't worn it. It has meaning. I'm fairly certain I got this last year. It must have been last year. I'm not one for baseball caps, but we're in the summertime, and let's just say the other hat I wear is not really great. This one is a hell of a lot better, but this is thinner. The other one feels heavier and warmer. This one wasn't so bad. And the sun doesn't get in my eyes. But if you're unaware, well, how am I going to do this? This way. Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking. If you fight, may you fight for a friend. If you steal, may you steal your lover's heart. And if you drink, may you drink with us. That's what those are. Fighting, stealing, drinking. You have the bandana. Nice. I don't know if I have a bandana. If I did... Oh, wait. That one or something else? I know there are bandanas. That's the only one I have. And I wasn't about to wear it. So it's up there behind me. To just be seen every once in a while. A banana. You all know about the banana. Oh. Gunboot, hello. Cheers, Brian. Tunes are good. Excellent. Hopefully they won't get weird. These are the non-copyright one. But sometimes you get to a song it's just like ding, 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 ding. Stop, that's distracting. So, what are we gonna do today? First, I'm gonna complain. I had a day. I didn't like it. It all begins with my car being in the shop. That's a good start, right? So I see my parents yesterday for dinner. They let me borrow my father's car because I had an appointment today in Providence, which is about 30-ish minutes away. Bring the car back to my apartment, go to sleep, wake up, have breakfast, get ready to go to an appointment, get in car, turn the key. Nothing happens. So the battery was kaput. Go figure, in my dad's car. My car is a number of things wrong, but I'll get into that later. Maybe. It was just in the shop. This is how it all started. So my mother had to drive over to my apartment. We switched cars. I called AAA. They showed up after that. I wasn't around because I needed to take the car to drive to Providence to get to my appointment, and did it in time, which was one of the only good things that happened. And then I had to putz around in that car. Got gas in it, got it washed, and then we picked up my car, which costs about $900-something odd to fix. For some reason, that was not what they told me, but I'll figure out more about that later. No, Xanadu, not off to a good start, literally. That was most of it. That was like the big chunk of the day where everything just went completely in the opposite direction of what I thought it would. Didn't like it. The appointment went fine, thankfully. But that whole car thing was stressful because we thought we had it worked out. I had my dad's car, no problem. Then, big problem. Ugh. Anyway, that's done. I have my car. It's running good. I got my new plates also today. That was a weird coincidence. Mr. Great Shot, cheers, hello, welcome. I hear your comment got read today on the Whiskey Vault thing. I don't remember what you asked, but you said something. I think you asked about sour beers? Or someone else. Yeah. Beer or something? Scott Moody is just the way things are. It's the way I have to think of it. I can't fix it. I can't do much about it. I can't even afford it, but we're done. It doesn't help that it's like 3 different things happen at once. Bad things. My car having to go into the shop. My dad's car battery dying. And then my mom had to pay an exorbitant amount of money for the cats. Because veterinary stuff is expensive too. So that was like a 3-fer this week. I need a drink. Do you? Good. Now, I wasn't sure what I was going to do tonight, as usual. And I actually set up the stream early. So before I even left my apartment for this appointment, I did a thing. It's in there, Mr. Great Shot. I don't know where, but maybe in the middle. Let's watch the whole thing or listen to the whole thing. It's a bit long, but I know it's in there. I heard your name and I went, well, what? I know that guy. He lives in Texas. Somewhere. I don't know where anymore. I lost my train of thought. 3 bad things, expensive. Speaking of money, by the way, just remember the other thing I'm supposed to have going here. Pinned comment up there. I don't know where your comment thing is. Whiskey Mountains is doing a fundraiser next month for Alzheimer's research. Lots of whiskey gets shared. So if you're interested in getting that underway, it's already 25% full, which is bonkers considering how much that is. But go check it out. Again, you get in, you have a chance to win some bottles. The link down below in what is known as the doobly-doo should have a link to the actual prizes that are up right now. And that usually changes fairly quickly once everything starts rolling. Here's me grumbling about having to go to the pharmacy on Friday and Wednesday and Thursday just pick up 1 prescription worth of med. Yeah, that's annoying. I've had that happen a few times where I get my notification I have meds to pick up, I go get them, I come back. The next day they tell me I have another one that's ready to pick up. Whiskey. That's what I was going to do. I'm not sure which one this is. I mean, I know which one. Anyway, this is Found North. This is a Canadian whiskey, which is what caught my attention. Since I've had it in front of me for a while, I don't know who gave it to me, unfortunately, because I don't keep track of anything. I'm a bad person. I got more samples today, though, from a certain cat. And we'll see if that works. Sugar Kitty should show up soon. But this is the cast strength version. And all I know, or all I kind of know, I will attempt to show you this, but it's going to be really hard to read since I can barely read it myself. But Found North cast strength whiskey, and then the percentage is in the corner here. But since it's just like tape, no, there's no. Oh, 64.9 is what I see. What do you see? All right, 64.9. Why is it clearer there? My eyes are terrible. And I had looked this up to try to figure out what it was, because they would actually have it on the webpage. They have their batches. So I was curious about. Is tomorrow Canadian Day? If that's so, I don't know what the hell to think, since I didn't know that at all. And if I picked a Canadian whiskey that I've just had for a while, I'm getting creeped out now. So the only batch of theirs, that the cast strength batch, that is 64.9%, is their batch 2. And they've had quite a few batches. They have up to batch 7. What is happening? They've gone up to batch 7. This is batch 2. I'm getting creeped out. Today is a little too weird. I'm not ready for it. 64.T, yes. I assume it's 9. That's the only one that is up there. The other ones are 57.1, 64.9, which is batch 2. I'm going 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can keep track. 55.1, and then 62.4. I don't think that's a 4 though. It looks very much like a. It looks like a 9. Then 58.1 for batch 5. 64.1 for batch 6. Could be that too. Again, I don't know. Batch 6 Second Summit. That one's at 64.9. Oh, so it could be that one. But it would have said... You see my problem. Whatever the case, I want to drink it, even though it's a crazy, ridiculously high proof. And the last one is 65.9. So this could be two kinds. It could be either batch 6 or batch 2. I'm leaning towards batch 6 now. But I have no idea, because there's no batch number on here or anything. Ooh. Should not flail this around. I'm getting whiskey on me. Smells like whiskey. Oh, Canada, my home and native land. Huh. That was beautiful. Oh yeah, please, thank you for the likes and such. I am very good at remembering that. As you can tell. Clear. Where is it? I got it. Boom. Sorry. Boom. Yay. Like and subscribe. There's like 3 subscribers needed to get to 750. And that would be a great birthday present if it happens. If not, it'll happen eventually. That's the idea. All your medications are good? Yeah. Yes. Standard guard with whiskey glass in hand. I knew a few Canadians once. I don't know what they're doing now. But there's a group of them. But they haven't been attending the Bastards Ball recently. At least I haven't seen them. Because the borders, I'm not sure anymore. Due south. Alright, I'm going to pour this. I did have a little sippy sip of some Green Spot, since next month is Green Spot month for me. They have a very special bottle of it, somewhere over there. Can't tell. Donated to the channel. Very nice. Very nice. This is a big amount. Big amount? Good amount. Oh, it didn't have a thing. That's why. I'm surprised. Oh, this is going to hurt. Yee. I'm surprised that I got some flailing on me, but the seal wasn't there. That's what that weird little cappy thing is. Whenever you open a little sample and you get that weird plastic cap that stays on there, that's a good thing. It's supposed to do that. Keeps everything in there. No cap nipple on the tip. Tip. Just wanted me to say nipple, didn't you? Look at that color. That's pretty good. I don't know what Canada's rules are with coloring. I will make the assumption that they don't do it. Maybe they add a lot of maple syrup to it. I don't know. I'm not one to judge. And I'm definitely not leaning into a stereotype. I got apple skin. Green apple skin. Ooh. Also smells sweet, which is not surprising because Canada whiskey can either be really aggressive or really sweet. This one I feel is going to slap me around a bit because of the percentages of alcohol. Oof. Speaking of, there's alcohol in this. It's not too bad though. I am diving in, head first. There's actually a brown sugar note. I like brown sugar. Oh, that's right. I looked at the percentages and stuff, right? So I also looked up some other stuff that was right next to it. But if it's batch 2, if we don't know what it is, and I'm leaning into them being 64.9%, there's only 2 of those, it could be a high-proof blend of 3 whiskeys aged 16 to 20 years in new and reused American and Hungarian oak. It is 80% corn. The mash bill is 80% corn, 19% rye, 1% malt. Distilled and aged in Canada. That's what it might be for batch 2. Unfortunately, the batch numbers weren't listed, but we are guessing by the percentages. 64.9 for this one, and I'm curious about it. This would be batch 6, Second Summit. I don't know why it's called that. And that's also why I assume this isn't that, because it has a special name. All the other ones are just batch numbers. Limited edition. Again, this whiskey was made by finishing 500 liters of batch 6 in Spanish oak PX sherry for 8 months. I'm not sure if it's dark enough for that, but now I'm curious. This one would be 87% corn, 12% rye, 1% barley. Proof is the same. Finished in Pedro Jimenez sherry, distilled in Canada, aged in Canada and New Hampshire. New Hampshire. Whistle Pig's Vermont, isn't it? Or is it New Hampshire? I feel like it's Vermont. I have no idea. That sounds like it could be something like in my brain is going, they did something, but it's also not telling me what. So that could be it. It is blended. I mean, that's the idea with them, is they're blending the whiskey, I think. There's little floating info in here, but nothing that I can be certain of, and even then I'd be uncertain. New Intermediate American Hungarian oak. I have no idea what Hungarian oak would do to anything. And it won double gold in 2021 at SFWSC, whatever that is. Well, Port Arian's Vatted U.S. single malt. It's a proofy bagger. Yeah. We're going high proof tonight. That's right. John McEwen, hello. I don't know if I saw you. You're welcome. PX, yes. Ugh. I live for the day when I can get another PX sherry finished redbreast. Oh, so good. I think they just did that one in Whiskey Vault. I know they did. They dug that out of my heart and were like, remember how good this was? And it's like, yeah, I do, guys. However, this also means I know it's in the vault. Excuse me. Stream is working. Good. Keep looking at it. And remember to thumb the thing and plus the fifth. Please. Yay. 58.85, yes. Which one is that? I don't know. I'm looking over here and there's no... Well, no, there's one. For the most part, I don't have any Irene stuff there. Have you noticed that I'm losing more space up here? It's true. I'm digging into stuff for next month, believe it or not. In fact, I think I said this yesterday or Sunday, whatever that was. Time is an illusion. That the video for next week is already done and uploaded. That's crazy to me. I need to keep it that way because there's much less stress for getting videos out if they're done in advance. So I have to record a few things. I don't even have tomorrow's July month video going because July month is me month. It's my birthday month, so that's all it's going to be. It's like, it's my birthday month, yay. Fantastic, missed that one. Ooh, Madison Rye. Home. All right, we're going in for a sip. Still smells pretty high proof. And either one of these would be high corn. So I don't put words in I can't understand. I'm gonna try. Hold on. Hungarian oak is usually Crocus Pietra, rather than Robur or Alba, and can be a little spicier, but normally works well. I've got some High West, Lost Spirits, and Method of Madness from that oak. Huh. Oh, that's right. The Litchfield, is it? It's a malt? I didn't even look. I just assumed it was a bourbon. That son of a gun. You slap him for me next time you see him. Give it to me. Don't do that. I'm glad you get to try it, because that stuff is so good. Share it with friends, not me. I've had it. Alright. This just smells really sweet. That apple's gone, too. It's also very full. That is not my normal pour. My normal pour is about there. This is a little bit more. So this is very likely to last the whole stream. That was kind of the point. Okay, cheers. Thank you for being here, and have a good weekend. Because I don't know what I'm going to do this weekend. I haven't decided. I'm going to have nothing to do tomorrow, which will be very nice. Well, I'm going to have stuff I should do. But for the most part, a chill weekend before the holiday. You know which one. Maybe I'll do something silly for that on Sunday. I did that one year. Where I just... Which accent was it? Hold on. I just talk like this the whole time. Yeah, America. Freedom. I slipped into that way too easily. Ugh. Hi. Oh. Hello. The proof is up front. Oh, now it's down here. Oh, that was just a sip, too. Oh. Kind of like that. Twitch. I'm doing this today. I'm not sure why. It's supposed to be a Power Rangers? I'm not sure. But yes. That's a good celebratory bottle to open for a move. And I'm glad to hear you'll be done with that soon, because that sounds insane. I couldn't deal with it. I have so much BS, and I have just me to move stuff. My brother's not going to help. My parents can't help. I mean, if I got a moving truck, it could do it, but that'd be so many back and forth trips. Oh my gosh. Like, how do you even get a lot of stuff out of your house? Because doorways are small. Things don't fit through them in bulk. Ugh. Just get a shovel. Shovel everything I have into the car. Maybe. Again, that was the first sip. So really, that was just me telling the rest of myself, guess what? You're in for a ride, pal. And you will need water. That is a definite. I still don't know what it was. It seemed very spicy at first, but I didn't really have much time to think about it. I was like, oh, this is kind of, that's high proof right there. So it didn't lie about that. It is high proof. Oof. Trying to get situated. There is the new chair fund coming up. Oh, speaking of, it's not really a thing, but it did make me think of fundraising stuff. Besides Whiskey Mountains, that's her thing, and I'm not doing a fundraiser. I'm doing a giveaway. Raffle giveaway is this month. Sorry, next month. Technicality at that point. Since it's my birthday month, and yes, I said a month, all of it, for me. So it works. I was screwed over in 2020 for my 40th, so now every July, instead of a birthday, it's a birth month. It's all me. But that also means you guys get something out of it, which will be, if I can handle it, I should say, asterisk, is I will try to do a Friday giveaway every Friday. And it's going to be the 7 samplers. So instead of the big 4, you'll get 7. What those are, I don't know yet. I will try to tell people in advance. But that's the general idea. So look forward to it. I don't do the 7 sampler too often because it's a lot of pouring, really. And they're only about yay big. Do I have any around here? I know I do. Where are they? Ah! So yeah. They're about this big, and the ones that I tend to use are this big. But you only get 4 of these. This time you get 7 of these. So 7 different whiskeys instead of 4 to peruse. And they're going to be very fancy. I will say that. What is this? Oh. Because, one, I have some bottles that need to die. I really don't want this one to die, though. I like the weeded. But it will. Away with you. If I was smart, which I'm not, but if I was, I would make that sampler early and then have it ready to go for every week. That would be the intelligent thing to do. Anyhow, it's not going to happen. Since I want it to be different every week, but it doesn't have to be. But it should be. Because if everyone wins, if there's four different people in chat who win, that'll be it. I know chat is not as massive here as some other places. But there's plenty of people here. Otherwise, I'm just talking to myself, which I do regularly, so that's all right. My liver will be fine. I've really been pulling back the reins with whiskey lately. I had a beer yesterday with dinner, and I think that was it. Oh, nope. I feel like I made a old-fashioned for myself, because that bullet bottle, bullet cast strength, way over there on the kitchen counter to tell me to make old-fashions with it, that's almost empty. I want that gone. So I might end up doing that with a few others. Not with this. I couldn't do that. That would hurt my soul. Giving the weeded Eleanor into an old-fashioned. That'd make me sad. I do have that other Blanton's, though. I can do that to piss people off. Because this is the good Blanton's. There's plenty in here. It's delicious. And then I have the other Blanton's, ping, which is not good. But it might be good in an old-fashioned. That is sacrilege by some, but not me. I'll do it. It didn't taste good. Bury it with sugar and maraschino cherry. Damn it. And bitters. Especially the bitters. Bitters knock anything down. Got some story. 7:30. How'd that happen? Continuing with this adventure. I want to be able to actually pick out when something has more corn in it. And I haven't quite nailed it, but if this is a high corn, there should be some kind of giveaway. But really, all it seems like is it's very sweet. Yeah, Mr. Great Shot, but I shouldn't drink Coca-Cola. I have Diet Dr. Pepper. That'll bury anything. If you've never had Dr. Pepper, yeah, it'll destroy any type of flavor of anything you put in it. Because it tastes like madness. Look into it. If you look up Dr. Pepper and how it was made, it's a little wild. I think it was supposed to be as close to pouring a bunch of sodas together as possible, like a bunch of different sodas. Where if you were a kid, like me, you'd try to pour a little bit of each soda into one thing and drink that. It was weird. But it's still good. The texture is nice on this. And that didn't burn as much as the first sip, because I was not prepared for that. It's very vanilla. That shouldn't surprise me. Yeah, right? Piss people off by making a Blanton's old-fashioned. Part of my job is to tell people not to buy Blanton's for $100. I do understand the kind of twitchiness of having a couple bottles, though. If you have two different bottle caps, or bottle corks, then you should collect them all. It's like, no. If it happens by accident, sure, but I'm not going to try to buy them. Yeah, how to drink Blanton's. Pours into the drain. No, pours into a cocktail. The best use of Blanton's is make it into an old-fashioned. This is how you do it. Yum. I hope that will work. Yeah, that Blanton's is not good. That is one of the few whiskeys I give to people. It's like, this is what not good tastes like for bourbon. This is what good tastes like. Ugh. It's sad. Is this already going to my head? I ate a little while ago. Maybe I'm just tired. It's been a day, as I said. Things did not go quite as planned. I'm just lucky I ate something for breakfast. Good God. Because it was leftovers from last night, and last night I had chicken and waffles. And the syrup they gave us was amazing. Oh. So I got away with it. That's a weird feeling. It's like a tin metallic note. I think I've gotten that out of some Canadian whiskeys before. It's either Canadian or Irish or both. I'm getting this weird... I can only say it felt circular. So it felt like a circle, and it was a tin or gray colored, silver. Don't ask me, I don't know. My brain does weird things like that. And more. Mike Franklin, good evening. Welcome to this mess. Thank you for being here. Play the number to the thumb and thing and thing and thumb. Hold on. I know you probably already did, but I only say that so it reminds me to do that. Trying to hit that 750 mark, damn it. By July 7th. It could happen, but I'm skeptical. And I still haven't seen anything from YouTube about the new thing they're doing, but that might start from tomorrow for all I know. Donner Pass Whiskey, happy Friday. 5 days off because of the 4th of July holiday weekend. Yeah, wow. What are you even going to do with yourself? Don't answer that. That must be nice. I'm glad people who do like Monday to Friday BS are getting some time off because it's crazy. I went, I tipped my toe into Bristol, Rhode Island before, and you know what, I'm gonna check. I gotta make sure I know what I'm talking about before I say it, because it's very specific. But there's a big to-do in Bristol, Rhode Island on July 4th. I think it's the longest running parade. That's what I think. We have a committee. It starts at 10:30. Okay. I think they missed a year in 2020. That's the only one I can think of. In 1785, the Bristol 4th of July celebration was founded, and the 4th of July has been celebrated every year in Bristol since that date. So they've been doing it a while. 1785 is a hot minute ago. So that's why it's such a big deal. And it's a little scary. They basically paint the entire town red, white, and blue. Actually, the little lane in the middle, you know how roads have a yellow line? Well, for them, they have the parade route. They have a red, white, and blue strip in the middle. Very patriotism. Much freedom. It's wild. Thankfully, I don't live in Bristol. Otherwise, I'd be a little nervous. It gets very rowdy there. And once again, 7:30, I remembered. Please check out the link in the pinned comment. That'll take you to Whiskey Mountain's upcoming raffle for next month. She is raising funds for, I think it's the Alzheimer's Walk for Alzheimer's research thing. My memory is really bad, and that doesn't make it sound very fancy, but it is. And below this channel view video thing that you're looking at, hopefully, is a link to the prizes for next month. I don't know what they are, but there's a lot. I already put in some money for whatever happens, but I definitely didn't put as much as some people did, because if you check the amount right now, it's already just beyond my comprehension. But that really doesn't take much when you think about it. So look forward to that. I am. It's going to be a little crazy, I'm sure. And if those links don't work, let me know. I'm fairly certain I posted them properly, but it's been a day, as I mentioned earlier. Oh, also, what's in your glass? I know Zenboot and a couple other people said, but if you just got here, what is it? Whatever it is. Hanging is a greetings Friday frickers. Freaking Friday, exactly. I had a thought earlier, and I don't know what to call it, a shower thought. I didn't take a shower, but I had a thought maybe going to bed, trying to sleep, and this one popped into my head. I can say the word puck without anyone batting an eye. So I can say, puck that. Or this is pucking bullshit. Or BS. No, bullshit's not too bad. I don't know what censorship is like, but puck instead of the F word. Because if you say it fast enough, puck can sound like something else. I'm so smart. I don't know why I came up with that one. Maybe I just want to see people say puck instead of harsh language. I am a harsh language person, so if you ever meet me in person, I will swear. A fair amount. Not in a vulgar way, just in a descriptive way. But I get the feeling most people who drink whiskey are a little bit more laid back with language. Unlike YouTube. Don't worry, they're not watching. I don't think. Plus, I'm still not monetized, so whatever. It's just spice and sweet, and only a little. And I'm glad the proof isn't kicking like it was before, but I want to add water to this out of sheer curiosity. Because the initial taste was... But now that I've adapted to the proof, we're good, everything's working, I can add water. And maybe get a little more out of it. Right now it's just a little intense. And there's nothing spectacular about it at the moment, but as I've said with other high proof whiskeys, sometimes the proof gets in the way for me. So where's my water? There it is. A sailor's mouth myself. I don't know if I have sailor's mouth. I probably should, considering I live in Rhode Island, but not really. Alright, here we go. We're doing with 2 first. 1, 2, boing. Did one of those where you drop water in it and tries to escape directly up, straight up. That's still very little water compared to the rest of this, but I want to go slowly. Let me change the nose. The nose is fairly simple. Alright, sippy sip. I didn't do a damn thing. 2 more. Yeah, this is just an eyedropper thing. Might have made this, actually, might have made the spices linger. Because they're still there. Before the spice came in and faded out fairly quickly. Now it's just sticking around. So hopefully I'm not making it spicier and spicier for every couple drops I put in there. So it's 4 drops again. Remember, there's a lot in there. So that's not really doing much so far. But it's interesting to explore the whiskey with the water. If you watched last week, what video did I do this week? Oh, this week was Andalusia. I hope you liked this week's video. I need to start talking about that on my videos, streams. So you can watch it. Because I put a lot of work into it. It's rough. I'm not an editor, but it looks like I am. I'm not a professional editor. I'm a hack and slash editor. Ding. Make that happen. Okay. I was wondering how much time just went by. I kind of went blind for a minute. I guess well, 5 minutes went by. What happened? But Andalusia super smoked. Where is it? It's behind me, isn't it? Is it? Yes. Once again, this is bonkers. Maybe I'll have a little bit more of this if I finish this. I'm just encouraging bad behavior. Please take care of yourselves, folks. Drink some water. You know. I got stabbed in my arm with a needle. So that looks awful. I'm gonna take a shower after this, so that goes away. Ugh. Maybe it's the tape. It's the horrible thing about a little jab in the arm and blood taking, and they put a band-aid. They put a dab on it, like cotton, whatever it is, to stop the bleeding, and then they just use freaking, paper tape. Tape over it, and then you have to pull that off your arm, and it hurts. Worse than the shot does. I don't know. Sugar Kitty, where are you, Sugar Kitty? I mentioned you earlier. Exactly. I'm not really an editor, but I play one on YouTube. All the videos. The weird thing is, if you go back long enough, and please, reminder, how did I remember that? If you do like this channel and want to see it succeed, which I do, watch as many of the videos and streams as you can. Because right now we're going for hours, watched hours. Though, as I was about to say earlier, or did, I haven't seen the change happen. So the 500 subscriber, 3,000 watch hour thing, haven't seen it yet. But even if it did happen, I don't have the 3,000 watch hours, which is why I have to ask all of you to just put my stuff on repeat in the background. If you want. I can't make you do anything. But it would help. And then the algorithm would blossom and take over. How are my watch hours? That's a good question. I should highlight that. That's how good a question it is. There we go. My watch hours. And yes, I can check all this stuff on my phone. Isn't that weird? I sometimes forget that people don't know how all this weirdness happens. But I'm at 746 subscribers. So 4 more. That took a second for me to figure out. But views and watch time are all up, which is good. The Andalusia Super Smoked is doing about as good as anything. Again, some videos I post because I want to. And very few of them am I posting for the clicks. My only backbone thing, I believe it does. It's watch time. And if you think about it, there are a lot of channels out there that don't make videos. Like Whisky Encore. He doesn't make videos. So where are the watch hours coming from? And who else? Hoppity Rolls did it for a while. I was kind of AFK'd for live streams. But again, plenty of channels out there don't actually make video content. They do lives. And I did lives for a while, 3 times a week, once upon a time. So it was Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, which is a lot. And I got pretty high up there. I was absolutely past 3,000. But then I had to take a hiatus because everything hurt. Depressive episode. Woo, that was fun. Lies. Look out, she's here. She's listening. So I'm fairly certain the lives count. So you can just, I have the lives set up as a different playlist, I think. So you can just play that and leave it alone, mute it, whatever. But again, I can't make you do anything. Where are the watch hours? Come in and earn. That's what it is. Many ways to earn. Watch page ads, short feed ads, membership, supers, shopping. Shopping's a new one. Chat and email support. Copyright match tool. Giving fundraisers. I could do that. Let's see. 2051. So we're past 2,000. And we're supposed to get to 3,000. So that's quite a ways to go. Either for whenever the 500 sub thing happens, or whenever I do get to 1,000 subscribers, which will be nice. I believe I would also need 4,000 watch hours. But really, I think what they're doing, and I don't know, but it seems like they are trying to funnel more people to feed their algorithm more stuff. Because you have to have 1,000 subscribers to get the algorithm really working for you. Otherwise, it's just kind of they might throw your video up as a video to watch after a video. Maybe. And I don't understand algorithms. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Zebboot. 30 hours a week. God damn. If I think about it, the other thing is the... Who's he what's it? Hold on. I lost it. Oh yeah, the amount of people who watch a stream. So if I say... Well, easily. Like, if 10 of you are in here and you watch the entire stream, that's 10 hours. Boom. Done. Because it counts each of you. You know? So really, I only need 300 people to watch my streams 10 times. Is that right? I'm not good at math. To get all the way to 3,000, that is. Right now, I think I only need 1,000-ish. Only. So 1,000 watch hours in the bank would be one... Hold on. Would it be 100 people? Yeah, it would. Maybe. Don't make me do math in my head. I will say there's got to be a way to do it. But thus far, video content is what I'm working on the most. Live streams are kind of hangouts or giveaways. And the occasional actual something happening. Like last week, I did the samples that are still next to me. Courage and Conviction, which I'm very glad I did. I drank all of that sample that Irene gave me. And now I want to buy a bottle. Maybe next time I'm there, who knows. My birthday's coming up, and already I think what really bugged me about today is there was that feeling that I could go a little overboard next month. But now it's like I'm glad my car is fixed up. It does feel like it's driving better. So the option to travel a bit is still there and do weird live streams and such. That's a maybe. But we'll see. It's all up in the air. I still feel like I'd have to buy something for my car, but I also realize I have a sleeping bag somewhere. Get that in the car and a pillow. We're good. Done. Uh-oh. Scorch? That was meh. Is that the one we had at, what's-he-who's-its? Buskers? I think it was. Well, that's what I mean, John McKellen, is the playlist itself. If you hit play on the first video or live stream, if it's a live stream playlist, it'll just keep going. If you have the autoplay, I think. I don't know. I don't know if that's an on-off option for playlists, but I understand playlists as you play the first video, and then once that's done, it'll go right to the next. That's in the playlist, I think. But there's also just having it on in the background for some of the other, like the bourbon section I have, the bourbon playlist, there's quite a few. There are more bourbon videos than I realized. And I did put a few of the... Was it live streams? Yeah, I did throw a few of the live streams from Advent calendar stuff in there. I don't think it was all of them, but some of them. So that's certainly added on. So if I have, a few bourbons every Christmas for the past 3 years, and even that's 24. That's probably one big step, actually, if I think about it, is when I do live streams in December. And I go through 25 days straight of 1 hour each. That's 25 hours in a month. Whereas in a regular month, let's say 4 weeks, it's 6 hours total, unless I do double streams or double giveaways, which are always 2 hours. There you do it. Play with the knob. Yes, Zenbood and I, weirdly enough. Irene Tan's week for a Feely I. I'm pronouncing it wrong. Feely Bay, eBay. Yeah, E. E. Whatever. Tasting Yorkshire UK malt. I wish I had waited a bit because she just got some Springbank banked. Oh. That sucks. Well, the only thing that's stopping you is your self-control. Do it, hang it, Daisy. You tell us, we'll be there. We'll be there. Oh, the crazy lady, or the unwell woman next door. It's making a lot of noise in the hallway. Fun. Philly, it rhymes with Riley. Riley? Relay? Fillet rhymes with Riley. Speak of the devil. I knew you'd show up eventually. Hello, Sugar Game. Meow. Meow. No. The samples are here. They're safe. Sugar Kitty was kind enough to send some blind schwamples, and I have them nearby. All in safe condition. So that's good. I'll be doing those soon. I don't know when, because birthday month is going to cause some chaos. And we'll see what happens with that. Sorry, so damn loud. Sugar, oh, honey, honey, bum, 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 bum. This is my crap. The smoke is bad. Just drove Mom across the street and started coughing. Whoa! Don't go outside. That's the best way to be safe. Inside. Now I got a song popped in my head. Cool. If you'd have told me a year ago that I'd be locked inside of my home, I would have told you a year ago. Interesting, now leave me alone. Sorry that I look like a mess. I booked a haircut, but it got rescheduled. Robert's been a little depressed. No. Hold on. Getting up, sitting down, going back to work. Might not help, but still it couldn't hurt. Yeah, there's not Pete. Alright. Good to know. Up to 50 mil. Hey! We've got these. In all likelihood, you wouldn't have to buy us anything, because Irene would just be shoving samples into our faces the whole time. Here you go! It's so good, but it burns. Canadian forest fire, yeah. That's still going on? Good God. Oh, Canada. Rip. Jeez. Oh, God, yeah. Hang it easy. It's Weller 12 it made me sad. I was glad to try it, but it made me sad. However, Weller 107 makes me happy. So there's that. So it's all just a matter of trying them, and in the end, the MSRP is not what it should be at places. They should all be MSRP, but they aren't. And it makes me sad. Ow. I had 2 more drops of water. We're up to 6 now. And for those just showing up, we are drinking Found North. Found North, and it is at 64.9, we think, percent. We just don't know if it is their batch 2 or their batch 6. Either way, it's mostly corn, and it's a blend. Ooh, still singes the nostrils. Mm-hmm. Oh no. I messed the texture up. It's not there anymore. It was a little creamy, a little velvety. And now it isn't. And the spices are still lingering. It's just like baking spice. And the proof doesn't hurt as much, which is good. Yes, that would be the tricky part. It would be a lot of mailing them or having some very solid luggage. And you can only take so many on. I think I've only gone with 4. 4 in my carry-on bag. Not carry-on, but 4 in my bag that is literally for just transporting whiskey bottles. It's very safe. And then I'd have 1 or 2 in my luggage. In my clothing luggage. It was buried with the clothes, so I'd be fine. And in one of those nice tubes, air-filled tubes. Why? Why? I can get Blanton's whenever I want. Blanton's whenever I want, except it's $100. So the guy down the road somewhere is one of those people who's like, someone will buy it. Dude, you have 7. You have 7 of them. I don't know how many he has, but 7's a good number. And they're just sitting there because you have the mark from $100, and people aren't buying it because, well, you're charging $100. But there are people who do it and think it's a deal, so that's who they're going for. They're not going for people who have some kind of background in whiskey knowings. They're going for someone who just heard about Blanton's or saw it on a movie or... Hell, I saw Blanton's on frickin' one of the John Wick movies. And it was one I didn't know what it was. I think it had a green label. Or was it a darker color? Something like that. It made me want it instantly. Even though I'm sure it's absurdly expensive. I think I looked at the price and it was ridiculous. Yeah, Skrgeliki 13 sounds good. I had a few Scotch whiskeys in front of me here that I was thinking about, but I figured Canada sounded good, and I'm told Canada Day is tomorrow. I don't know if that's true. Hold on. Hey Google, when is Canada Day?
In Canada, Canada Day will be on Saturday, July 1st.
That's so weird. I didn't make any plan for that. I just thought, well, I've had this Canadian whiskey for a while. Maybe I'll open it. Ugh, it's creeping me out. Sean McKelvin. Yes. This is actually a special gift that was donated by the Cliff Smith, who hopefully is back home. And this was actually picked up from Irene Tam's store when she did her her Mager giveaway of MSRP stuff. Not MSRP, MSRP? Anyway, a lot of stuff. She's doing another one this autumn, and I got to help out last time, and I didn't buy anything because I was good, and I had talked about this silly-ass bottle a number of times. Oh my gosh, my arm. Use that for exercise. It's heavy. Oh no! What have you done? Museum you they have whatever you want, like $95. Bottle of ER. 300 of E.H. Taylor. I really like or ER, Eagle Rare. That's crazy. E.H. Taylor. I wish I had another one of those. I'll look for one. I know they exist. I almost got one. That was the one thing I was thinking about getting from Irene Tan's place during that event was a E.H. Taylor, but I didn't. Because I've had it. I know I like it. And I might want another one. But it's hard to find. And usually the price is marked up. Like I bet the guy who has the $100 Blanton's has E.H. Taylor bottles hanging around for $120. Who knows? All right. It's weird. That's weird, man. I know it was really hazy today, and we had one of those air quality warnings, but I didn't think it was Canada burning because I keep thinking that's over. I thought we're good. It rained here recently. Did it not hit Canada? The hell. Do it. I mean, if you want. Money's crazy right now. Oh, tell me that was crazy. That's not much it should be. 50 or 60. I'm going to have to look for those in Texas next time I'm there. I glanced around, but I never saw one for $60, if at all. Buffalo Trace itself, though, I have a bottle of that still. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is, right in front of my face. This is another one that needs to go soon. See that? It's under half. Looks like rain, folks. And if you haven't been here, Zenbood gave us that awesome idea. Where if your bottle is low, you look at your bottle and you go, it looks like rain. Because the Whiskey Tribe, whenever your bottle is finished, they flip it over and they hum It's Raining Men. Don't worry, it's not supposed to make any sense at all. Where did I just go? Sorry. They have. They have up their distribution even here. I will see Buffalo Trace around. I know the store I used to go to more frequently. I've been having that itch, that pull. I don't know if this happens to you, but I'm having the pull of going into the liquor store just to look around. And that's the key word, just to look around. I'm going to go immediately to their display case, the one with glass, and see what's there. I did a milder version of that recently. If you didn't see my Instagram, because I have an Instagram, do that now. Because I just realized I was having so much fun that it's now 8 o'clock. So the stream has to end. I don't know if Treb's back or not. Again, I don't pay attention to what other channels are doing. It's distracting. But I'll be back here on Sunday. And, of course, this next month, as of tomorrow, other than being Canada Day, I will also be doing a lot of birthday giveaway stuff. Birthday is July 7th. I might do something silly for for Sunday. Haven't decided yet. Maybe not. But, God, that hour flew by. Do it! I mean, you don't have to, but that'd be awesome if you had one for that price. Like, not more expensive. Wounded Zebra needs to be put out of its misery. That was another one I was going to use. I was going to say just JKIA for Just Kill It Already, but then I remember what KIA actually means. So we're not going with that. We're going Looks Like Rain. I don't talk very well, so it's fine. That was quick, right? I just looked and it said 8 o'clock. I went, what? How did that happen? I was having too much fun. Well, what I've learned from this is the high proof kind of gets in the way. It's still nice and sweet. There's a nice spice to it. Whether that's from some kind of different oak or just the proof, I don't know. Either way, pretty good. Adding more water will fizzle out the palate. That's okay. Thank you, Andrew Butler. Happy birth month, yes. Coming up fast, it'll be next Friday. So next Friday will be a birthday celebration. I don't know what the hell I will do about that. Hey now. But with that was really fast. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. Great. And I will see you. Where's the thing? Where is it? No, really. Oh, I will see you out there. Okay, bye. Bye. Thank you for joining me on KillCo Whiskey Musings. You can find my social media and Patreon in the links below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.